Towards the end of the show, Rita Mustafa is back. She's a holistic nutritionist and the woman who is trying to convince me today that beets are good. Rita, are beets actually good?
Beets are great.
I mean,
They're
say that.
great food. I know. I'm going to get you to actually try some beets today in all different mannerisms. So we'll get you to.
Why do we hate beets? Like, why do they have a bad rap? Is it the red?
It could be, but I've got a couple different versions to show you here. So maybe you'll like a golden one over a red one. Who knows?
Oh, so there's more than one color.
There's more than one color, yeah.
And you brought a spiraler today?
I did. I'm going to get you to spiral some beets and put it on a nice salad.
We'll see, Rita.
Okay.
We'll see. Big pressure.
All right.
Everybody, welcome back to Daytime. Registered holistic nutritionist Rita Mustafa is back, and we are talking what we always talk when we hang out, and that is healthy food, and today it is beets.
Beets. We're going to talk about beets today.
Go on, girl. Convince me.
Well, you know what? Believe it or not, it is spring.
Yeah.
Spring is time to detox. And
I heard birds singing this morning, so I believe that it is spring.
So spring is coming, even though it's supposed to be here already. And beets is one of those foods that's really good for cleansing or detoxing. So I want to try and convince you today to eat some beets.
Well, Dwight Schrute on The Office played a beet farmer.
Yes, that's right.
And I think that might have been my falling off when it came to beets.
All right.
So how do I, okay, so let's start by, I'm at Longo's or whatever store I shop at.
Yeah.
And I want to buy a beet. How do I know I'm making the right purchase and also the right texture? Like, how do I know it's a good beet?
Yeah, so, when you're buying a beet, it's nice to buy the beet with the greens because the greens are actually really healthy too, and I'll talk about the greens in a second. But when you're looking at the beet, you don't want something that's bruised or too soft or,
so if you stick your thumb on it and it goes in,
that's
not good.
That's not what you want. That's not what you're looking for.
Do you eat this part?
You can cook this part, or you can cut it up, yeah. But generally, you would eat the tops.
Just this?
You would eat the greens, yeah.
Like lettuce?
You can, you could put it in a salad. You could steam it. Most people saute it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, go ahead, walk me through it.
And then there's different kinds of beets. So this is the traditional, the red beet. Most people are familiar with the red beet. You can slice it up. So this is basically what it looks like, right? So we've got the sliced version. You can grate it, and that's what I used actually in the muffins that I made for you today.
I'm happy you brought me muffins because Mary brought me cookies, and I'm frankly on the muffin diet right now.
Right,
Those are healthy muffins.
Those are healthy muffins,
okay.
And they have beets in them, right? And the thing with the red beets is they are a little earthy. So for a lot of people, they're not really used to that taste, especially if we're eating it raw. Okay. So you can actually get what's called like a golden beet, which is this one here. So sort of yellow, orangey, and supposed to be more orange in color. And that less mild, so you don't taste it as much as the red beet.
Less intrusive of the beets.
Yes, yeah. And then there's what's called a candy cane beet. So if you look at it, it's the red and white stripe.
Right.
And again, that's less earthy flavor, so really mild. So that's easily something that you can throw in a salad, or you might be more likely to try because it's not as maybe, I don't want to use the word strong, but it's not as. You're going to try one?
I'm going to try the candy cane beet.
Try the candy cane beet.
It's refreshing.
There you go.
It's not too earthy.
There you go.
And you know what? It's a tad moist. I'm impressed. Okay.
Okay, good.
Better than I thought it would be.
There you go.
That's my first beet.
And
okay.
That's your first beet.
Yeah,
all right.
good for me.
Well, that's impressive. That's great. And so you don't have to eat beets cooked all the time. A lot of people are used to them roasted or in a soup or baked, that type of thing. But you can eat them raw, and you'll get even more nutritional value by eating them raw because they're raw.
So what are the benefits? Because we always hear about superfoods, we hear about all type of different vegetables. What are the benefits of incorporating beets into my diet?
So beets, like I said, for cleansing and detoxing, it's a liver protector. So it's a liver
girl, I need that.
Yes, well, yes. So it's a liver protector for whatever reason you may need it for. And it's great for cleansing and helps the body to detox, especially there's something called a phase 2 detox where the liver actually converts toxins to something more water soluble, so it'll actually leave the body. And that's what the beets will help us do. So whether you're eating them cooked or raw, both ways are beneficial. But raw is a little bit better.
Well, when you cook it, don't you just kill half the nutrients? Like, do you sort of rob it of its of its goodness?
You lose the enzymes. So the enzymes are what's raw, what's alive. When you cook it, you kind of lose out on that. But you still get the fiber and you still get a lot of
Other good
other
things.
benefits, yes.
The website is oasishealth.ca. Coming up next, what am I doing? I'm spiraling a beet.
You're spiraling a beet.
More daytime break, guys. Don't go anywhere. Hey everybody, welcome back to Daytime. You are looking at books that will, well, for lack of a better term, get you darn healthy. Rita Mustafa is here. She's a registered holistic nutritionist. And we're changing the world one beet at a time, is what we said in the commercial break.
That's right.
Before we get into me spiraling a beet, which everyone's on the edge of their seat for right now.
Yes.
What else do we have up here?
So I actually juiced some beets for you today. But I put some apples and pears in there and some carrots. So
Take a sip.
take a sip. Let me know what you think.
You know I like to try everything. I like the apple. I'm getting a late kick of pear. And I'll be honest with you, I don't notice the beet at all.
Good.
Is that what's supposed to happen?
Exactly. So you can still eat these.
Oh, I probably should have poured it into the
or
cup.
hide these foods.
Was I supposed to
It's
pour it
fine.
in the-
You can have
Just,
it.
yeah,
It's
that's fine. I'm going to just keep that. Okay.
It's yours for the day.
Great.
Yeah. So it's easy enough to hide beets into things. So like I was saying with the muffins and stuff, you can hide it into a muffin,
Right.
but you can also juice it, and that's another great way to get beets and other vegetables into you, which are cleansing and healthy for you, and lots of enzymes and antioxidants. And
I have rabbit food in front of me.
you do, yes.
What is this?
So those are called sprouts.
Okay.
Those are alfalfa sprouts. So I thought we'll get you to spiral some beets, and we'll add it to our nice salad.
Okay. I take
Okay.
the beet.
So you're going to take the beet. So this
Like
is
this.
a neat little gadget for the kitchen.
Yeah.
And you're just going to put it right onto that knob there.
Don't get your fingers stuck, Jeffrey.
Yep.
All right.
And unfortunately, beets are very messy. Okay. All right.
All right.
And you're just going to spin.
Oh my God, I'm going to break it. All right. Am I doing it right? I'm not doing it right.
Not sure it's on there quite well.
Hold on, hold on. Live TV, everybody. Live
Live
TV, 1
TV.
second. Get on the beater. I want you to make a spiral. Would you get in there? That's your home.
Oh, there we go.
Spiraling beats on the daytime set.
Not quite working on TV today, but
That's what it
anyways,
looks like.
you get rings. Instead of spirals, you're making rings. That's
Well,
fine
I mean,
too.
yeah, okay.
That's fine too.
so-
And look how pretty it looks on our salad.
No, it's a beautiful garnish, and I can't. That's my lunch today. I can't
That's
wait
your
to eat
lunch.
it.
And I got a
now you
nice-
have dressing there as well.
I do have a nice dressing made up, and it's just all I use is apple cider vinegar and hemp oil and mustard and some miso paste, and that's just the dressing that I use. But of course, you can use any dressing that you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the books for a second, because one of them is about going gluten-free.
Yes.
And there are a lot of people right now who are trying to switch into a healthy lifestyle, but they don't know where to go for information. What do books like this offer you? Because it gives you a chance to cook delicious food without doing all the other bad stuff.
Well, and that's it. So because I see so many people with sensitivities to foods, and especially wheat and gluten and dairy, when I take them off those foods, they sort of get lost, like not sure what to buy, what to cook, how to cook these foods.
Right.
And so the book is really a collection of recipes that are tested really in the cooking classes that I offer.
What's your
Right.
diet right now? What do you take?
What do I take?
Are you
Wait,
gluten-free, vegetarian?
I'm a gluten-free, plant-based, so vegan. Yeah.
It's very impressive.
Very impressive.
Because it takes a lot of time. Okay, so let's recap for people at home. Beets. All different kinds.
All different ways. Get it in one way or another. Raw is the best. If you can't get it in raw, of course, you can steam it, bake it, put it in a soup, juice it.
And your cooking classes?
My cooking classes are once a month, and just go to oasishealth.ca and you'll see all the upcoming classes.
So when you go to a cooking class, though, do you actually get to like cook and like learn hands-on?
Yep, I prep the stuff, and you actually do all the cooking and follow the recipes and take home whatever's left.
Are people surprised by how easy it is to cook healthy? Because we've always just cooked so poorly. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, yeah. People, I think, are happy with the fact that it actually tastes good and it's not just, something they have to eat because they have to.
Well, I'm going to enjoy my beet seed thing salad. Oasishealth.ca is the website, guys. More Daytime coming up. Don't go anywhere.